She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it. The baby's dead. Okay, we have him in trauma too, but she killed the kid.
There have been many high-profile criminal cases that have captured the attention of the media and public. Some cases involve celebrities or public figures, while others include crimes that shock the nation. One such case involves a teenager from New Mexico, Alexee Trevizo. The young woman stands accused of the alleged murder of her newborn child in a hospital bathroom. Sounds like something straight out of a movie, right? Unfortunately, this case has left many people questioning what could have led to such a tragic event. Welcome back to our channel, where we unearth some of the most spine-chilling real crime stories. Watch how a teenager's lie turns her life upside down and forever changes the lives of those around her. Alexee Trevizo was a senior and a cheerleader at Artesia High School in New Mexico. She was an A student, all set to graduate before joining college. In December 2022, the 19-year-old Alexee Trevizo walked into Artesia General Hospital, complaining of severe back pain. Medical professionals attended to her, treating her symptoms as best they could before sending her home. However, this was only the beginning of a story that would soon shock everyone. Just a few weeks later, on the cold winter night of January 27, Alexee found herself in the unbearable grip of the same pain. Alexee, with her mother, returned to the hospital, marking the start of a visit that would forever alter their lives. The initial examination set off alarms, as Alexee's elevated heart rate and overall comportment pointed towards a problem far more severe than uncomplicated back pain. Swiftly, she was transferred to a different room for more in-depth testing. Despite the mounting concern for her condition, Alexee proved to be a somewhat reluctant and reticent patient. That night, she was wearing oversized clothes. She consistently maneuvered away from the medical team, increasing their suspicions. Alexee appeared uncomfortable and uneasy and was unwilling to let her body be seen or examined. At that time, the experts suspected that she might be pregnant, and that's why she's been suffering from back pain. Her mother was asked if Alexee might be pregnant. Despite suspicions surrounding Alexee's condition, her mother denied the possibility of her daughter's pregnancy. Alexee and her mother stood firm on their stance, insisting that the young woman had not been involved in any intimate relationships.
She was having back pain, so we started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was denying that she had sex.
This insistence fueled further confusion within the medical team, intensifying the atmosphere of mystery and tension that had already settled in the room. Alexee wanted to be excused, and with a sense of urgency, she rushed to the privacy of the bathroom. Despite her hurried departure, once she was safely behind the locked door, she took her time. As the minutes passed, the hospital staff started to grow increasingly concerned for her welfare. Not just the staff, but her mother made 2 visits to the locked bathroom door. Despite the knocks and calls of concern, Alexee didn't open the door, only reassuring them that she was fine. However, the sounds coming from the bathroom painted a different story. The noise of running water, the repeated pushing of a paper towel dispenser, and the continuous flushing of the toilet suggested a scenario that was far from fine. As the bathroom occupation lingered between 20 to 30 minutes, the medical staff thought to take a step further instead of standing there. They thought to unlock the bathroom using keys, but before they did so, Alexee opened the door and came out. She was pretending that everything was normal, but the condition of the bathroom was far from normal. The bathroom walls were reflecting a terrifying scene from a horror movie. Splattered with vital fluid and smeared stains across the floor hinted at a frantic cleanup attempt. A trail of red footprints marked Alexee's path from the bathroom back to her room, where an immediate medical examination began. The aftermath of the bathroom was now the responsibility of the hospital housekeeper. They cleaned the floors, the walls, the toilet, and even the footprints that trailed through the hall. The housekeeper's attention eventually fell to the trash bin, which, despite containing an empty bag, held an unexpected and weighty presence. Upon lifting the cleaner liner, a chilling discovery was made. At the bottom of the bin, inside a separate bag twisted at the top and wrapped underneath, lay an infant's body covered with toilet paper. The housekeeper quickly alerted the rest of the hospital staff, who confirmed the horrifying discovery. Among the regular trash at the bin's bottom was indeed a baby. The child was immediately taken to another room for examination, where it was quickly determined that the child had already passed. Although hospitals witness life and death daily, the circumstances of this baby's end were far from ordinary. It turned Artesia General Hospital into a crime scene. And Alexee? She became the #1 suspect. When the police officers arrived, a charge nurse quickly briefed them about the situation.
So we started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was denying that she had sex. Then she said she had to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom. She was in there for quite a while. We kept knocking on the door. Finally, we got her to open the door, and there was blood and shit everywhere. She was cleaning it up. The lady come to clean the bathroom. She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Starting with the state of the bathroom. According to the police, the sequence of events that unfolded in that bathroom is truly horrifying. Trevizo locked herself in the bathroom, where she gave birth to her baby boy. In about 20 minutes, she supposedly tied the newborn up in a trash bag. Following this, she is accused of attempting to conceal her son's body under layers of trash and another bag in the can. However, Alexee's narrative of the event paints a different picture.
Do you guys have, I'm the charge nurse here. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months? Nothing was crying.
The teenager insists she was unaware of her pregnancy. She expressed to the hospital staff that she had been taking birth control, was experiencing her menstrual cycle, and had been abstaining from sexual activity. After a detailed investigation by the officers, the night ended with the teen being airlifted to another hospital. During further investigation, they found some videos of her in which her belly looked visibly protruded. Now, the question is, how could the teenager, who couldn't hide the visible bump from the public's eye, manage to hide her pregnancy from herself? Well, according to theories circulating social media, she hadn't. Her defense's insistence that she was unaware of her pregnancy has been met with skepticism, especially given the surge in photos and videos suggesting otherwise. The phrase often repeated by her defense is, she didn't know she was pregnant, but the digital evidence seems to sing a different tune, making it obvious that she was indeed expecting. Older photos confirm that the targeted weight gain had been a recent development, but that Alexee had been trying to conceal her rapidly developing bump. Even if Alexee had been unaware of her pregnancy, the public response showed that there was no excuse for what she had done. The collective sentiment was one of horror and disbelief, as people attempted to grapple with the reality of the actions that had taken place inside the hospital bathroom. Alexee could have surrendered the child to Artesia General Hospital without any repercussions. Some people also said that she was in the hospital, so she could have easily given birth to the baby in a safe and supervised environment. But all this would have happened only if she wanted to. Let's accept the fact that Alexee didn't know she was pregnant. But what about her mother? Could she have been so blind to her daughter's changing body? The internet wasn't sold on this narrative, and it seemed even law enforcement believed the mother might have had more to tell than she let on. But if Alexee's mother had known her daughter was pregnant, this would mean her reaction to the news was all an act. Her apparent shock and devastation, were they faked? According to theories spreading across social media, the public had indeed been duped. Some believed that the mother's role was evident. In fact, her alleged deceit was right there in the body camera footage, where her worry about leaving her daughter alone now appeared less maternal and more conniving. Her reaction to the doctor going through protocol, just like her, seemed less about concern and more about hiding the truth. Alexee had to attend the virtual court appearance, an ordeal that put her at the center of public scrutiny. As the virtual court proceedings unfolded, there were lots of questions coming to everyone's mind. What led her to this terrifying moment? What could instigate someone, especially someone as young as Alexee, to commit such a heartbreaking act? These questions hung heavy in the virtual room as people tuned in from all across the nation. Presenting her defense was attorney Gary Mitchell, a seasoned legal professional known for his tenacity in the courtroom. He made it abundantly clear that he would contest every allegation. He further added that medication given by the medical staff, specifically drugs like morphine, may have unintentionally resulted in the death of the newborn. This unconventional theory adds a new layer of complexity to the case, prompting us to entertain the possibility that it wasn't a criminal act but a medical intervention that led to the unfortunate incident. Attorney Mitchell also raised concerns about the infringement of privacy rights. He forcefully contended that the video footage capturing Trevizo in her hospital room, as well as the hallway, were direct violations of her privacy. He also argued about a procedural lapse of grave consequence. The police's questioning of Trevizo in her hospital room was done without reading her Miranda rights. Mitchell pointed out this oversight, implying a disregard for key legal procedures. Mitchell further shed light on Trevizo's unawareness of her pregnancy, stating, "Trevizo had no idea she was pregnant." Alexee herself attributed the weight gain to her frequent visits to McDonald's, believing she'd put on about 10 pounds because she and her boyfriend had been going to McDonald's every day. Mitchell also indicated a broader societal issue that could have contributed to this tragic event. He critiqued the modern education system and societal norms for their Victorian-inspired reluctance to discuss sex education or provide comprehensive information about the human body. "It's not like we treat our children very well about biology. We're so Victorian about teaching them about sex or their bodies," he stated. During the virtual court appearance, Gary Mitchell revealed that his client had been attending New Mexico State University virtually. He appealed to the judge, requesting that she be permitted to attend the university in person. A discussion arose regarding a domestic violence prohibition against Trevizo. The baby's father, incidentally, also attends the same university, thereby raising the potential for an unfortunate encounter. The courtroom dialogue became heated, with prosecutors and the defense team engaging in a tense exchange over the possibility of Trevizo encountering her baby's father. However, the judge, siding with the defense, ruled that the domestic violence prohibition did not apply in this particular case. Consequently, Trevizo will be allowed to attend NMSU in person. What do you think about the Trevizo case? Now that we've shared this true crime story with you, let us know what murder case you'd like to hear about next. If you enjoyed our work, do like the video and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.